Hello, everyone. I haven't made a video with my voice in a long time, but here I am. The animation, or rather the speed paint or time lapse or whatever that you see right in front of you is actually based on a Sunday stream I do. I stream every Sunday, at least when I'm able to, and the stream is based on a 2D animation project where I work on a separate Undertale animation that's completely different than the main Patreon one I'm working on. This one's actually much smaller, and every Sunday, again, if I can make it, I work on the animatic, the backgrounds, flesh out the animations, etc. I also was planning on posting a recorded process, maybe like a sort of animation vlog or art vlog. In this case, it would be an animation vlog, even if you do see the background, it's going to be in the animation anyway, where I just talk about the entire process of the whole thing. Now, the main reason I am doing this is actually because, one, I don't really have enough time to work on very detailed tutorials on how to draw or animate and so on. And these videos are actually a great way for people to catch up with the stream itself. Not everyone's going to stream. I actually have a bad habit of streaming really late. It's very inconsistent, so this is a nice way to sort of fix that problem. If you miss something, you could just watch it here. Just watch the process while I ramble about other things aside from the animation I'm working on. Sometimes on Sundays I do 3D modeling. I am not sure if I should record those and talk over them as well. I am thinking about it though, because art and animation streams, my goal is to make them with as little editing as possible, minus me talking over the video and the fact that the video is sped up for at least around 10 minutes or so. Aside from the art process of this background art for the animation, well, actually I'll get to that in a minute, but I wanted to talk about how I believe I'm losing a little bit of focus on my channel, actually a lot of it. I don't know exactly what to do with it. I know it's going to be, I know I want it to be an art and animation channel, but I don't really know what's the best way to approach it. As I've mentioned before, tutorials take a lot of editing, and you have to script them and make sure it makes sense, because if you're helping someone on how to draw something specific, you don't want to confuse your viewers. So it's very tricky for me, and I don't really have time to make these types of videos. I would really love to. I don't really want to make confusing tutorials. My most viewed video is actually a grayscale coloring tutorial, but I don't think that was I personally think I could have done better, and I really want to get better at making videos. Unfortunately, I have a really bad habit of like making art and animation series that focuses on as little editing as possible, and then they blow up into something that involves more editing, more information, and it gets out of hand. So what I was thinking of doing is making really small, quick art and animation vlogs, and make sure they're small and quick art and animation vlogs, videos that I get out like that. And I brought this up because every time I work on a video, I let my ambition get the better of me. That's something that I really have to focus on fixing. Better videos that are more detailed, better information and such, they'll always come. I'll upload those later. But in order for that to happen, it's better to post frequent videos that I can get out quickly. Just me talking on the microphone. Granted, I still have to be used to thinking quickly and talking properly. As you can see, I stutter a lot. I'm not very good at getting my words out the way that I need to. I might be a bit repetitive, but with enough practice with these art and animation blogs, I'm hoping that I'm going to get better and better. The only way to do these, though, to improve, is to constantly throw out videos like these. Now, I don't want to focus on talking on the longer, better edited videos that I have planned, because every time I promise something, I don't deliver on time and it just backfires, so I'm trying to keep it quiet for now. I prefer the idea of taking the request videos that people ask me to do. I'm still doing them, but I want to turn those into animation vlogs. It's kind of unsatisfying just to post a request video of a character that, some people may like and not everyone will really care for. The commission videos, I'm not sure. I do have a bunch of files for commission videos that I have to finish. I don't really think I'm going to put commentary on those. I rather finish all the stuff that I have due. I don't have time to, again, make very well-edited videos with a lot of information. I'd rather just put up what I have. Maybe in the future, the commission videos might have commentary when I open commissions later on. Right now, they're closed because I'm going to focus on Patreon, which I'll talk about in the future. But Patreon just seems a lot easier for me when it comes to making commissions, because they're quick and simple and I could just throw them out every month. I can deliver them on time. I never had issues. Whereas with commissions, while I can make them, something always happens with projects and such where, it delays the commission, and that is not good. I'm not really happy with the amount of time I'm taking with commissions, so I'm thinking of taking a break from regular commissions and just focusing on Patreon ones. Anyway, as you can see here with the background art, what I'm doing is taking an old sketch, rather like something that I sketched on paper and pencil. It's part of the animatic that I am working on Sunday and with some recordings. I really, really like the texture of paper and pen. It feels nice and rough, so when I play around with the brushes, I can kind of use it for like a stone texture if I can get it right when painting it over. The background art is actually based on Waterfall from Undertale. My animation's going to be focusing around a hidden character in the game that you normally don't encounter in the main story. If I researched correctly, the background is just the one with the pillars. In the original sketch, I actually got it wrong, and the pillars are less pillars and more like rock formations. And I would look at the reference and redo them. It wasn't half bad though. I did take a little bit of liberty because I still like the pillar idea. But I really wanted to play around with the stone structure as well. The roles for the structure is gonna be a little bit tricky because I'm planning on the character moving around with the background, moving along as well, maybe in the opposite area. The same I would have to do with the bridge, but I'm gonna keep those as separate layers while the character walks around. I am playing around with the sketch, multiplying it, just so I can make sure the composition's about right. This isn't a finalized version of the artwork. I am going to post future videos, animation vlogs that would go further into detail with this, but this is mainly the rough pass of this background. It's just going to be very basic character walking on top of the bridge with the background moving in the opposite direction. Hopefully I can get it right in the animation process. Anyway, that would be all for now in past 10 minutes. Thank you for watching. I will go into further detail with this background. It won't be like a tutorial though. This will be just a basic animation vlog. The art vlogs with the requests are going to get the same treatment. Fortunately, these are also going to have to be unscripted because the point is just to get it out there. Again, the more I get used to vlogging, the better these videos will improve. Hopefully, I am able to get the hang of these types of videos and maybe stutter a little less when talking around the mic.